Okay, we've got a request, several requests, to find out a couple of products and how they handle the 100% saline corrosion test. Off of our last test that we did, guys, the Milcom versus Frog Lube on the corrosion test, had a lot of people asking, well, how would rim oil work and how would ballistol work and all of this. So put them all together, guys. And we're going to do one more, and it's going to be the last experiment we do for at least quite a while. I got to get on to some other stuff, but we're going to do one more corrosion test just like we did last time, and we're going to use some new products, or some of these products y'all wanted to know about. This is not a head-to-head competition, anything like that. This is just throwing it out there, seeing how it's going to react to 100% saline. And I told y'all last time how I made that, and so we do have our control piece that will have no kind of protection on it. And we've got rim oil, ballistol, Mobil 1, Hoppy's number 9 gun oil, brake-free CLP, and all-purpose machine oil, like household machine oil, 3-in-1. This happens to be just all-purpose machine oil. I think it's made by Singer, but it's basically the same stuff. It's cheap, just quick little lubricant. So we're going to find out how it holds up on the corrosive test. And we cleaned the metal, sanded it down really, really well. I used Hoppy's number 9 gun solvent on it to clean it after we sanded it. We followed that up with 91% isopropyl alcohol, a lot better than your standard rubbing alcohol. This is rubbing alcohol, but it's 91%, so it's a little bit stouter. Stop all the solvent action, and we're going to apply these products using gun patches. Then we're going to spray them, and we're going to let it go. Now, we're not going to let it go for 55 hours, because number one, I don't think it's going to take 55 hours. But it is just about 14:05, okay, Sunday afternoon. This is Easter, so happy Easter, everyone. And we are going to probably let this go until sometime tomorrow night. Probably maybe like when I get home from work tomorrow evening around, I don't know, 1800, 1900, something like that. We'll go from there. We may let it go, what would that be, 30 hours. So we'll let it go, say 30 hours. So just after 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll stop it. And we'll see where we're at. And we'll do it much of the same way. We're just going to spray it down and go. So let's start applying this stuff. We'll start with our rim oil first since we're over here. Take a gun patch. Put a couple of drops on there, and let's rub it in. We'll get a good coat on it. I know a lot of people use rim oil and they're wondering how it works on the corrosive side of it, so we're going to find out. Alright, there's the rim oil. Hoppy's number 9 is next. Very similar to rim oil. I think it's a little bit thicker. And so let's go with Hoppy's 9. Coat on there. I got ballistol next. Now I'm just going to take the patch, put it over the bottle, and just turn it up and back down, guys. I don't have a way of dripping it on there. The famous ballistol smell that everyone loves. Actually, guys, like I said before, after the first whiff, it's not too bad. To me. Some people don't like it, but after the first whiff, it's not too bad. All right. There's that. Brake free. Damn bottle. Yeah, it's got that lid over it. Sorry, guys. We're gonna do it the same way we did our ballistol. Turn the bottle up on it. Still got the sillet in it, sorry. All right, stay on there. Pretty good coat of that. Mobil 1 synthetic. Now a lot of people want to know about this because there's a lot of people that use Mobil 1 synthetic. So I got this from my next door neighbor. He said I could have it. So this is what he uses on his guns. So we're going to put a coat of it on there and see where we go. And last but not least, our all-purpose machine oil. It's thin, much like rim oil. Seems to have the same consistency of it. But we got a good coat on there. All right, we got a good coat of everything on there, guys. All right, so there it is. There's our, we got it sprayed down. We have nothing on our control. We have 100% salt or 100% saline solution, so let's start it up. All right, there we go, guys. It's on there. We'll see what we get. Come back in about 2 hours. We'll check it and check it 2 after that and 2 after that, and then we'll hit it one last time and go for it. All right, see you guys in a bit. Okay, it is a little after 1600 here, a little over 2 hours, and not a whole lot going on. Maybe a little bit starting here on the control right in here. The other ones, can't really see anything there on any of the other ones yet. So still looking okay for now. You can see the salt starting to accumulate, but nothing there yet. Didn't really expect anything yet. The next 2 hours will be the telltale though. So let's go ahead and let's get a little bit more spray on them. All right. 3 more squirts on each. We'll be back in about 2 hours and take another look. See you then. Okay guys, we are just about 18:25. A little over 2 hours from the last time. And let's take a look at what we got. There's our control. Definitely getting some rust there. And here's our next one. Yep, we're starting to get some breakdown here in the rim oil and the Hoppe's number 9 both. Starting to do there as well. Here's our Ballistol and our CLP. Let's look at this a little bit closer. There's our Hoppe's, and there's the rim. Of course, there's our control. Let's take a good look at that. And then here's our CLP, break free. It still looks pretty good. And a little bit up there at the top. Again, guys, here in the middle, don't worry about it and get into that too well. And here's the Ballistol. It looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit right up in here, but I'm really worried about the middle. That's where most of our product is. Here's our Mobil 1. And Mobil 1 actually looks pretty good, guys. Maybe a little bit right here, but not much. And our household all-purpose machine oil. Okay, there it is, guys. So that is just over 4 hours in. Let's hit another couple of sprays. All right, pretty much even across it, and we'll check it again in about 2 hours and see where we're at. Talk to y'all then. Okay, we are at a little after, almost 8:30, 20:24, something like that. And let's take a look at what we got. Here's our control. Again, rusting up pretty good. No ifs or buts there. This is our rim oil. Getting some patterns there. And this is Hoppe's number 9. It's a little bit thicker, so I'm kind of surprised a little bit that it's doing better than this, or that it's not doing as well as this, but because it is a little bit thicker, but that's okay. Here's our CLP. Looks very good. Doesn't look too bad. Don't really see anything happening here. And here's our Ballistol. A little bit along the top here, maybe a little bit right in here in the middle. Looks like it's starting to give way a little bit. Our Mobil 1, again, just a little bit of discoloration right here, or excuse me, discolorization. Well, you know who that's for, right? But a little discoloration right here, so you can see it starting to happen. And here's our all-purpose machine oil. Not too much of a surprise that it's not holding up well. But that's it. So there's our 6-hour mark, guys. Let's hit some more. Hit it with a few more sprays of this. Oops. That fit's got a lot of salt in there. See if we can't get it to spray again. There we go. Alright, there we go, guys. Got it all sprayed up again. And that's it. I will check it again, guys, here at the 8-hour mark, which will be about 22:30 or so. Maybe just after 2200, I'll check it again. And then we'll look at it again in the morning. I'll do another quick video clip in the morning. And then tomorrow night when we get home, we'll get our final results. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, just after 6, about 6:15 Monday morning. And we got another shot here at our test that's going on here. Here's our control. Really starting to rust up now. It's kind of what we expected. Here's our rim oil side. And this is our Hoppy's gun oil side. And this is our CLP starting to get a little bit right in here as well. So 15 hours in, 16 hours in, I guess. Starting to get a little bit more right in here. And then this is our Ballistol side. Starting to get more here as well. And here's our Mobil 1 side. You can see it's starting to discolor here a little bit. So starting to get some rust there. And then of course our all-purpose machine oil. So there it is, guys. I think we're getting down to the end of it here. We're gonna go ahead and give it one more shot here. And that'll be it. And then tonight we'll end it and get our final results and talk about it a little bit. So we'll see you in about 13-14 hours. Okay, we are sitting at about almost 20:05, so we got about 31 hours since we started. It's Monday night, April the 9th. We're going to call our test, and let's take a look at what we got here. Here's our control right here, obviously quite rusted, okay. Then we have our Hoppy's number 9 gun oil. How that fared. Next to that we have our rim oil. Okay. Coming down we have our Ballistol. And then our CLP is next to that, brake-free CLP. And then last but not least, our all-purpose machine oil. And next to that, our Mobil 1 synthetic. So guys, that is the results of our test. So let's get the camera set back up here. Zoom it out a little bit. And let's talk about the results a little bit. Okay, first thing off I want to say, guys, remember, this was 100% saline solution, okay? This was literally a 100% pure salt environment for 31 hours. So take that into consideration. Also remember that for 2 hours, the first 2 hours, none of these had anything on it. They held up. You didn't start to see any rust forming anywhere until about the 4-hour mark. And of course, that's in the earlier part of the video. This, as I said at the beginning, guys, this was not a head-to-head, this against that, this is better than that. It's not that what that was. This was because you guys wanted to know what these products would do. You guys PM'd me. There were some comments that were made in the others. Well, I wonder how Ballistol would do. How would rim oil hold up? I use CLP and blah, 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 blah. So we did that. I threw in the all-purpose machine oil just to throw in another oily type of, or watery type of oil. Very, very basic lubrication. And you can see as far as the as how it held up in 31 hours of straight salt. But really, quite honestly, guys, the Ballistol did very well. The CLP obviously did good, and hey, Mobil 1 synthetic. There's a lot of guys out there that use it. You know what? They may have an argument for you. Look at there. It held up pretty good, in my opinion, 31 straight hours. But that's it, guys. It's not against here. That's just what y'all wanted to see, and there it is. This was, again, not a laboratory experiment, in a garage, more real world, in a regular environment that you're probably going to be out in, more than likely. It's not a laboratory, environmentally controlled situation. We're going to leave that to some other guys. We're going to leave the test, you know, to Fred Hard. He does some really good stuff. He's got, he did a lot of these corrosion tests. I think he called the Plate of Truth. Very good videos. Fred did a great job with them. He just set them out in the environment. Excellent job with them. Of course, Mike over at 1911 channel, he just did an awesome 3-part series on copper and lead. So if any of y'all wanted to see these in a controlled environment, you know, I'm sure he would, if he gets enough requests, he'll probably do one. He has the facilities, he has access to it, and does an excellent job with them. Very, very objective on it. And I try to be very objective on these. So, and the results speak for themselves. There it is, guys. But that's all I got for this time around, guys. We're going to move on to some other stuff next time. I've got a couple of videos coming up, and the next one we're going to be doing, we'll be talking about accuracy and what actually has worked for me to help improve it a little bit. There's a ton of videos out there on it. I'm going to give it my spin, and maybe you'll find something that'll be useful to you. That's all I got, guys. Y'all be good. Later.